Merry Christmas!
And Happy New Year's Eve.
I'm Theodora.
And I'm Nomikos.
And today is the 7th day of Christmas. We're going to be talking about Vasilopita as we share a simple recipe for you guys to follow along at home.
So grab your loved ones, get an apron, and let's get started.
Alright guys, first we gotta make sure to wash our hands before we touch the ingredients. I like to repeat the Jesus prayer 3 times just to make sure I'm getting all the physical and spiritual germs away. Do you know what the word Vasilopita means? Let's break it down. Vasili comes from the word basil, and pita means bread. Vasilopita is the sweet bread of basil. Each year on New Year's Day, families, churches, businesses, and houses cut Vasilopita to bring blessings for the new year and celebrate St. Basil's feast day. But don't worry, we'll learn more about that tomorrow with Charlie. I bet you can spot an ingredient that I missed. Can you? The coin. Traditionally, a coin is placed in the Vasilopita for one person to find in their piece. This person is said to have many blessings for the new year, but we'll get to that later. Now, back to the recipe. First, we're going to microwave a 1/4 cup of milk for just 15 seconds until it's lukewarm. Then, pour it over the yeast. Mix it around until it's all well incorporated, and then set it aside until the yeast has bloomed. In a mixing bowl, we're going to sift the flour and spices together. Now go ahead and add the yeast mixture in, as well as the melted butter, beaten eggs, sugar, the rest of the milk, and the grated orange rind. Begin mixing on low. Now we want a sticky dough texture, so if you need to, add more flour as you go to get that right. Dump the dough onto a floured surface and knead for 5 minutes. Again guys, it's going to be really sticky, but I promise it'll be perfect in the end. Now take a clean bowl and oil up the sides. Drop the dough in, and brush the top with some melted butter. Now cover up the bowl and put it aside until it's risen double in size. Now brush the baking pan with some melted butter. Christ has risen. The dough. The dough has risen. Here comes the coin. Fold the coin into the dough to make sure that no one can see it when it's fully baked. And then put the dough in the baking pan and let it rise a second time until it's once again doubled in size. Now you can decorate your Vasilopita however you'd like. I decided to put almonds in the shape of 2021 as well as some spirals. Take that last beaten egg and brush the dough one final time with it. Don't forget to be extra gentle around your decorations. Bake in a 350-degree preheated oven until it's golden brown on top and cooked through. If it gets dark too quick, put some tin foil on top. And just like that, we have Vasilopita. We'd love to see how y'all's turned out, so don't forget to tag us on Instagram at ATL Metropolis Youth. Now remember, you won't be cutting into this until tomorrow, and every family may follow a slightly different cutting order. As a Metropolis, we cut in order of Jesus Christ, the Virgin Mary, Saint Basil the Great, the Patriarchate, Archbishop Elpidofodos, Metropolitan Lialios, His Grace Sebastian, your parish clergy, and then each member of the household from oldest to youngest. I think I'm also going to cut a piece for the essential workers this year.
And that's how you make Vasilopita,
Make sure to tune in tomorrow for the 8th day of Christmas.
when Charlie's going to talk about St. Basil the Great.
Thanks so much for following along with us.
And let us know if you guys get the coin this year.
Bye, guys.